All right, Cal State San Marcos is launching a campaign to help promote student success, and the goal is to raise $200 million by 2027 to make higher education affordable for all.
Here to explain is Simon Kuo, a member of the CSUSM board, and Cameron Munn, a student leader at Cal State San Marcos. Thank you guys so much for joining us here at Fox 5. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having us here.
Well, Simon, first let me just start with you. Tell me a little bit about this campaign and how did it get started?
Sure. The campaign, of course, you mentioned, Andrew, that it was $200 million, and it is about student success. It's about how we're going to help the students build a brighter future for our region. So starting at about 2021, we came up with this new campaign. It is the largest campaign ever in the university history for student success.
Where are you right now in the process?
So we're already 70% there.
Wow.
Yes, and so, later, maybe we can even talk about a brand new gift that just came in.
Okay, well, let's talk about it now.
Well, let's talk about it now.
So, part of the campaign is the new Integrated Science and Engineering building, and that's because a few years ago, Cal State San Marcos started its engineering program. And it was so successful. Now so many students want to study engineering, but there are just not enough classrooms, not enough labs. So this new Integrated Science Engineering building would provide almost 2,000 additional slots for engineering and other science majors, which is transformational. And just a few days ago, Cal State San Marcos just announced that there is a $10 million gift from Hunter Industries in San Marcos. It's transformational. It's going to really do a lot for the campus.
Cameron, tell us a little bit about yourself. You're a student there.
Yeah, I'm actually the vice president for the student body.
So how do you think that this campaign is going to help students in the future, or even yourself?
Yeah, I think it's going to really help empower our students. I think without the proper resources, it's really hard for a lot of our first generation students and students that maybe wouldn't have access to higher education be able to actually get through to across that graduation stage. So I really think, especially right now, it's very vital to provide those resources.
What is the student experience like? It's been a few years since we've all been in college. How have things changed? What is it like for so many kids? Because I know affordability is a big issue for so many people.
Yeah, I think that's what's great about our campus is that we're really redefining what higher education looks like for students. We're providing affordability. We're helping, a very large portion of first generation students within the region. So I think it's really about providing those resources and making sure that students feel empowered to give back to the region once they graduate.
And really, it's about providing opportunity, isn't it?
Yes, definitely. I love what the president of the university said recently. Talent is evenly distributed, but opportunities are not. And so that's what the university is trying to do, is to provide those opportunities for all those talented students up in the North County. So this is a great campaign to allow us to do that.
But that's your tagline, is different by design.
Correct. Different by design because the university is intentionally working on student success. And it does that through a combination of being innovative in its research and also being deeply connected to the university, to the community. So the SWIFT program, for example, is one of those examples. It provides this 3-year degree for students to be able to work in the behavioral and mental health industry with accreditations, with internships, and they're able to fast track this into their career. So it's a great example of how all work together for student success.
And Cameron, as somebody who's the vice president of the student body, as a student, $200 million is a lot of money. It's a lot of money.
A lot of money.
You said 70% of the way there, so another $60 million to go. What's the student perspective on trying to get people to support San Marcos and, the impact that it could have on students like yourself?
Yeah, I think that's honestly a really good question. I think that it's about educating people about how that money goes so far, right? With paying salaries for professional staff that can really help have a more personalized experience for each student and help them be able to have their own path. Because I think, as Simon mentioned, there's a lot of untraditional paths that students have to take. So those resources can go a very long way.
And you talked about these large donations, but how can the public support you?
Sure. I think that first, anyone can give. You don't have to be a large organization. Anyone can give. You can go to Cal State San Marcos website. You can see all the great things happening at the university. And there are opportunities for you to channel your gift to transform students' lives.
I was going to, I guess that kind of answers my question, but I'll say why. Why should people give? You know, why should they support a local university? What impact can it have beyond just the campus?
Because 80% of its graduates actually stay in the region. There are teachers, our firefighters, our educators, our engineers, and it's great for the future of this region.
Cameron, talk about your future. What are you hoping for?
Honestly, I'm just hoping to see a world where I think anybody daring to dream, I think, can get a college degree and really pull themselves up by their bootstraps and be able to like participate well in our society. And I think unfortunately some of those opportunities aren't afforded to every student. So I want to make sure that we can live in a world where we feel confident about the future.
All right, VP of the student body,
we go.
VP of the U.S. down the road, perhaps.
Possibly.
Good campaign.
There you go.
Cameron, thank you very much. Simon, thank you
both.
guys so much for being here. We appreciate it.
Thank you
Good luck with
both.
it.